Right, so bodies. I don't know. Part of me thought about, because you're allowed to use any Tamiya body or any reproduction of a Tamiya body. So as long as this was an L&L bodies Porsche 959, which looks nigh on identical to the Tamiya version. That is what I used on the MFL 1X last year. So the Hornet, I do like my Avante livery one, but I did take some time doing it. It's just dusty as hell. It needs looking after. But do I want to go wrecking that? Because I do like the look of it, but if I did wreck it, I would do another one exactly the same, because there are a few little bits and pieces that I could do much better on and take my time more on. So there's that possibility of just using the Hornet for a minute. Then I started going online because people have said that the Grasshopper, I think, is 257mm, which is the same as the touring cars. But then the Hornet is slightly shorter wheelbase, from what I understand. I don't know how that works, but that's what it says on Tamiya Base anyway. Which got me thinking, what body should I go for? And then I thought, well, in the spirit of the poor boys bit and doing it on a budget, why not have a look at some bodies that I've got? So that kit last year that I got for that is the shortened wheelbase of 210, but originally it came in the kit of the Mark II Escort. So yes, it's M chassis, but Chris at Tamiya Talks, he's got the Fiat 131 on his, and that's what made me think about this one, because this is the same sort of slab fronted sort of saloon car. Might work. You'd have to possibly cut the arches out a bit on the back to allow for bigger wheels and tyres, but I have got the hex bits that will bring it out a bit. So that one there is a thought. And last year I went for a second chassis, which was a bit of a failure, really, from what I remember. And I blinged it all up, and I put another different Le Mans body type on it, and it wasn't the best. But that second chassis was the Rally Beetle. And I thought, that'd be good. You can make it Baja style. You could cut the wings in a bit and take it down just so that part of the bonnet's on the front, and remove the rear wings to give you more area for. And then I thought, well, looking at all the other people, there are quite a lot in the Facebook group chat that I've seen that may be going for Beetle type bodies. Somebody even mentioned like a Sand Scorcher reproduction one. But these did really well. There were quite a few that were absolutely zooming up. So last year in the challenge, so I'm swaying towards this one. Well, I was swaying towards this one until I got a bit of a stupidity moment, and it wasn't even alcohol induced, because I thought of this while I was on call, so I wasn't even drinking. So, and this is just coffee, and there's nothing else in it. I need some more mugs, so I will be looking at your websites and whatnot for those of you that has merch, because it's just Adam's Playground at the moment, but we'll get some more. Right. So yes, then I had a bit of a moment. I've got another kit here, which I've put up for sale on the local race groups. So it is a racing chassis. It is a racing body for a racing chassis. And there are quite a lot of clubs that use it. And I thought, ooh, will it fit? And I know it's going to destroy itself within about 5 minutes of me actually trying to put it somewhere on its roof. But I'm now going to, it's being destroyed by Scrum, who wants to come and say hello. Hello, can you go and lay down? Go on, go and lay down, good boy. It's the Fat Fox body. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to win. I'm not going to come anywhere near the top. I was middle of the board last year in that group of those of us with the banter going on around the mid 40 mile an hour mark. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to cut a hole out for the rear bits of the chassis and slam it down as far as it will go. Little bit of a wing on the back, extendable, because obviously the Grasshopper, that's another thing. The Grasshopper body is screwed in. So if you've got any issues or anything, you've got to unscrew it, screw it back in. So at least with the Hornet, you've got body pins. So you could, where the original body for the Grasshopper screws in, you could go down through, screw up through, and screw some body posts on. Or just extend the original body posts. Now, obviously, if this is going down, oops, see, that's the bit that's going to come off when I go racing it. I'm probably going to scrim tape the crap out of it and make sure that it does stick on there. But I am going to put that on the floor. Yeah, I'm going to cut it all out and I'm just going to see what I can do with it. Because why the hell not? I've got all these paints up here and I'm going to go buying some more randomly fluorescent-y paints today if I can find any. And I'm just going to have fun with it because why the hell not? Now, hop-ups. A lot of people are going through all their hop-ups. So I will do the next bit of the video when I come home from these local hobby shops. And hopefully by then the post will have arrived and we shall see where we go from there. Well, that was a month ago. Because today, and happy Independence Day to all of you in the US. Yep, this is the 4th of July, and that last clip was actually recorded a couple of days after the actual Hornet chassis was revealed. So, I've just been too busy with work. I'm a refrigeration and air conditioning engineer, and if you've heard about the UK, it's a little bit warm at the moment, so work has gone mental. So yeah, I still have a runner. No, I still have a Hornet, of which I'm going with that body. For the moment anyway, until I wreck it. I haven't even got the 1080 in it yet. And this battery, which I bought last year that I never ran, because it's a 140C 8,200 milliamp hour 7.4 volt, so it's a 2S. Won't go in because the servo's in the way. So that's gone. So I'm going to be obviously going to have to buy a shorty if I'm going to go lipo. So basically, yeah, I'm just going to go through the bits and pieces that I've got. I don't know when I'm going to get a run video done. I'm hoping at some point this weekend coming. But yeah, I know there are a few others that are like, well, I haven't got a run video yet. And then when you look at the people who have, some people go really fast. Some people have boxes of bits. Nick. Nasty. Not nasty Nick for those of you who used to watch Big Brother. Not that I've watched Big Brother. Anyway, I digress. So, yeah, I've got loads of bits to go. So I did go to that local hobby shop and I didn't buy a lot. Bought a few paint and I went to 2 hobby shops, bought some paint, didn't come away with anything else, which I thought was quite good for me. So let's go through what we've got. I bought these Hoosiers, which I know a lot of people have bought, or a few people have bought, and they were down as belted. They ain't belted. I've also bought, I'll show you, I think it was Freddie RC, Fast Freddy, was trying to show how sticky they are. They've just been sat on each other for a couple of minutes. These are the Louise rocket tyres. So I've got those, but they are 14mm. So we also then have somewhere the adapters, which are the... So I went for those originally, which are the ones for the Frog and Hornet, etc., which those are the 12mm ones. But I also somewhere have... Oh, I hope so. Where have they gone? I don't know. I've got 14mm ones somewhere to go with. Oh, there they are. So I've got the 14mm ones there, so they go with those. But then I thought, well, it wouldn't look right unless I went for the hex adapter for the front, which is going to go on there, and then I've got Louise rockets for the front, just to try and keep it looking the same. So, although in saying that, I have noticed that a few of you are saying that the narrower front wheels and tyres may be better. So I might have screwed up, but at least it'll look good, hopefully. That's because all of you lot, I wanted to go for the actual big slicks, but most of you had bought them before I even got a chance to get on there and order them. So, you know, the, I can't remember what ones they are now. Potenza, the proper big lunchbox slicks. Yeah, can't find them anywhere. I'm going to go with NIMS. I am definitely going to be in the brushed class because I will start with the 540. What else have I got? I've got a shallow servo just in case I might be able to squeeze it in. Who knows? I also have this wheelie bar, which I thought was going to be a bit of a nightmare, but I have seen others that have used tie rods to keep it in position because they're over the shelf. So I'm going to kind of think, hopefully, that I can bodge that on the rear as well. I also have the Frog, I think it was the Frog spur counter gear. Apparently that's one tooth smaller and it fits. What have I got here? Adjustable motor mount to get the 21 tooth pinion in. I bought the spare gearbox for a Grasshopper because of these bits, so that it can be fixed on the back end. I have a couple of 1080s that are going... Oh no, I've got 3 1080s. I'm getting confused on myself. Body mounts if and when I choose a different body, and also I have seen other people. I managed to get hold of 2 extra sets of the output shafts because I've heard they are not very good and you end up with wobbly wheels. So I've bought a few shots of those. What's that for? Don't know. Those are the 12mm hexes, and I've bought various stupid size pinions which ain't going to fit. So I will be getting around to it. I will be joining you if you're in the brushed class, but it's just been absolutely bloody mental. So I'm going to do a few runs with these. I've got the motors from last year. The last year I think I used the 1060, so I'm going to use the 1080, which may give a bit more power to the motor. I don't know how that lot works. But I do have another speed controller which I didn't use last year. So yeah, that's basically me. I will hope to get it running. For a minute, we have had some of the those people in the UK will understand if I turn around and say the people that put caravans in fields but not in campsites tried to break into our field at the back of our road the other day. So I'm hoping that they're not coming back so I can use the field. I'm going to be using this on grass to get my first 2 or 3 runs to see where I can get before I put all these bits and bobs on and break it into lots of pieces. So that's it all done. It's Friday night. As I said earlier, happy Independence Day to all of you in the US. And yeah, I'm looking forward to actually getting on the leaderboard, but it won't be for probably, well, it won't be for this cutoff because that's tomorrow. But yeah, there's a lot of decent speeds going on out there at the moment, which I was surprised at. So anyway, cheers to you all. I am going to go and I'm probably going to go to bed, to be fair, because I'm absolutely shattered. It's been one of those nasty weeks. Yeah. See you on the leaderboard as and when I get there. Cheers for now all. Bye-bye.